Yes.
Hello. Hey guys, coming at you live from the Color Circuit Studios. It's Wednesday, so you know what that means. It's improv time here at Color Circuit. I'll be your host today, Phil, and of course joining me is one of the regulars and a few other special guests. And of course this show is going to be Improv Donut, the fully interactive short form improv show here on the Color Circuit channels. So we're going to need plenty of suggestions from you. Throw all your comments down there in the comments section. We're going to need suggestions like relationships, colors, objects, locations. You throw anything up there and we'll most likely use it. So again, I'm your host, Phil, and of course the usual over here is going to now be my co-host for right now. It's
Megan.
Megan. She's back. Back again. We've taken
like Eminem.
Right.
She is much like the Slim Shady. And of course...
I'm slim and shady.
There you go. Mostly shady. Of course, joining us again... she's almost becoming a regular here, but we got Katie.
Hello.
She's right over here on this side. And then again, joining us once again, who's also almost becoming a regular, it's Janae.
Hi, I'm Janae.
That's
Again.
Janae. Again.
Yeah.
Again. And then special guest joining us. He is hot off his tour with the Phil and Wes show. He's been known as the guy with the beard.
Woo!
Hey, hello everybody.
Wes.
My name is Wes.
The little lumberjack over there.
Right. He just needs a plaid shirt and
Take
a
a
big
compliment.
Okay, so again, we're a fully interactive show, so we need you to throw some comments and suggestions down there in the comments. We'll read them out to you. If not, we're going to go to our lovely producer, Miss Alicia Keys over there. The nice flannel. I like that flannel. So
Right.
many lumberjacks here today.
It is lumberjack season. You better bag one.
Goddamn right. All right, so first of all, we're going to go ahead and start off by having a little bit of a charged debate. Our improvisers are going to have a little bit of a debate with you with something that's something that or we're going to go to our producer since nobody has anything right now. We're going to go to our producer with something besides wrestling. I know you're sick of that joke. But something other than wrestling that you're passionate about. Something in the news or maybe the weather. Eminem's diss track on Machine Gun Kelly, which I just heard, and I fucking loved it. Does anybody have anything to start off with that?
We're all well versed in chocolate M&Ms, I'm assuming.
Sure. Well, you took it.
Oh, is this challenge?
Yes. Do you need some coffee?
I
just
am a
said so.
fan of Eminem. That might make me a little racist because he's one of the only rappers I listen to. But it's not by choice. It is. I'm just jilling about Eminem until someone can interrupt me here.
Yes, Janae.
Everybody has a choice.
Oh, that's very true. Let's hear about it.
I think that if you want to live your life, you have to make choices to get through.
Challenge.
Yes, Wes.
Free will doesn't exist.
Says who? Let's hear about that.
It's all cause and effect, people. Domino hits the other domino, and then that domino hits the next domino.
Challenge.
Yes, Katie.
Domino is a pretty badass in Deadpool too.
I don't know that, but yes, let's hear
Yeah,
about
I
that.
mean, she just goes through and she doesn't have to make any choices in life because things do fall into place for her, and she is badass. Her hair, her outfit, everything, and she can fucking put Deadpool.
Challenge.
Yes, Janae.
Is this haircut good?
I think so, but let's hear about it.
I got this haircut like a few weeks ago, and it's just growing out, and it's making me look like I'm looking at myself in the camera, and I have like a mustache bang thing going on. It looks like a curly evil man's mustache, and it's because my hair's curly. I was like, I want bangs, but then like they curl up and do this, and it looks stupid. I feel stupid. Please, somebody challenge me.
You're not challenge. Yes, Megan.
I've been having hair trouble recently as well.
Please tell.
As a redhead with curly hair, I've posted a Facebook status about this because I've been so worried about it. I feel like I look like Dave Mustaine no matter what I do. So it's just always going to be a curly mess. And I feel like curly haired people are always screwed on the hair game.
Challenge.
Yes, Katie.
I feel like I have suddenly become Ramona Flowers from Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Ooh, tell me about
Yes, because I too have been going through some hair difficulties,
Mm-hmm.
and I decided to try to go blonde, and blondes do not have more fun. I do not care what they say.
Mm-hmm.
And then I decided to do this silver titanium, and I
Mm-hmm.
think I found the
Challenge.
like of my
Yes.
life.
Maybe I should get titanium teeth.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yes.
Is that a
Oh,
good?
so now
Okay.
you're
So I think maybe I should be a Bond villain and get some titanium teeth,
Curly.
and I'll have curly mustache hair, titanium teeth, and my theme song will definitely be the diss track of Eminem dissing somebody.
Awesome. There you go. Thank you. Very
Wrap up.
Yep.
Oh!
Eminem's gonna diss us guys if we don't watch it.
Oh no.
Yo,
Let's get to see this.
I wish.
Waller Circuit.
Well,
Go ahead.
Oh.
okay, our next production thing is that we're going to play a simple game. I'm going to say game called Ding. And it goes like this. I have two people. They're going to perform a scene. But if I don't like what they say, I'm going to change it by doing this. So let's do an example.
Oh, I fell off my air conditioner. Ma'am, would you like me to install your air conditioner? I want to buy this air conditioner, but I don't know where. I don't know how to get it in my car.
That was good!
Exactly
All right.
like that.
It's exactly like that. So we're going to need, and it's Katie, right? That's fine.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna need a suggestion of a relationship of two people that aren't buying an air conditioner.
Plumbers. Oh, I'm not. I can't.
You can't give the
Yeah.
people buying a heater. Thanks to or did you?
No, you're fine.
Okay. I saw the whoosh. Okay, so people buying a heater.
Cindy, do you think this will help with all the moisture in our house?
I hope so, Killian. I can't stand this anymore. I'm going slowly insane.
Yeah.
I think I want to adopt a pet pig.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it's time that we adopt a pot-belly pig.
Okay, well, let's focus on the heater. Because one thing at a time, you know.
I'm sorry, you know how easily I get distracted.
Yeah, we started setting goals, but let's just do one goal at a time. They say to make the goal small so you can achieve it. You know, when I first walked into this Mike's Heatings,
Yes, darling.
I noticed that most of the warmth was coming from this side of the room, so let's go over there.
Okay, agreed. I am really chilly. That's a long walk. I'm tired already.
Ooh. Well, look at this big white one.
Well, I can't help but look at the big white one. I can't help but look at the small dark one. I can't help but look at the sparkly glitter one.
Yeah, look, on this dial it says you can make it more dry, and I think that'll be nice because our house is super, like, moist.
It is, but you're the one who decided to build it in a swamp. You're the one who decided to build it in the Amazon. You're the one who decided to install indoor rainmakers.
Yeah. I know. Well, I saw them at Cliff's amusement park. They were on the little things that they spray people when they wait for lines.
Yeah.
And
I don't like that.
I saw him at Greg's house for that barbecue that he had. I was digging out back in the yard, and I dug them up. Someone must have buried them. So
And that was
Probably
such
should've,
a great find.
I'll put these to use.
Yeah.
So I installed them. They were nice, but now it's too wet in the house.
We could just turn them off, you know.
No. Well, we could, but I mean, you know, it feels nice.
I know how you like it hot, because I know how you like it not hot. I know how you
Well, I
like
just want
it
it dry.
dry.
Yeah, I know heaters make it dry, so maybe I should just uninstall the rainmakers.
Very difficult. I installed rainmakers, but I like it moist, but not hot. But the heaters will dry it.
Our house
That's
is so
what we all-
moist.
but the moisture is what keeps it golden. All right, everyone. So for this next story, for the next piece, we're actually going to tell you a story. Maybe the story that you have. Let's do one you have never heard before. We're going to make up an entire story on the spot based on your suggestions, Mr. Alicia Keys. Since we still have nobody in the comment section,
Monster Mishy.
she has class now.
Oh my God.
Fran.
She was our best contributor.
It's true. But of
Alicia
course,
Keys
Alicia
is
Keys,
great.
whatever.
She was
Keys.
our best outside contributor. Connor, you're the best inside contributor.
You got the inside
We
scoop.
love you.
Goddamn right.
Yes.
Watch Pal Drive and Sit or whatever.
Yeah.
Soon.
Dyslexic are you?
That one.
Love Smins, Robs, Mabel.
Is that what it is? Okay, say it again one more time.
Smins, Robs, Mabel.
Smims, Robs, Mabel.
That's
Yes.
what we're in right now.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's what's coming up
No,
after
Smith-
this.
Is that the name of the story
We're
telling?
Smith Smonet.
Not anymore.
What are we
Anyway, can we get a title of a story? Something like Jill's Valentine or Jack's Rosary?
Rotisserie.
Rotisserie.
Meanest little caterpillar.
The
Meanest little
Aw.
guy.
Hear about this little asshole. The meanest little caterpillar. We're going to go ahead and tell this story. It's going to be conducted story for everybody because I didn't make it clear. Okay, The Meanest Little Caterpillar, Chapter 1.
Julep was pretty pissed because she no longer could curl up in her favorite spot because Jasper decided to take over her branch. And she worked really hard to make it really nice, and fucking Jasper just had to mosey right on in and take what was
obviously Julep's. I mean, she worked her ass off to make this little branch just perfect, and here Julep comes in and fucks everything up. What Jasper doesn't know is Julep is an introvert, and she needs lots
Of me time. Julep, the one who likes to be wrapped up. And wait a minute. Hold on, kids. I'm gonna put away the book for a second. I gotta go take a drink. I'll be right back, kids. I gotta go out of the classroom. I gotta go to my car.
I'm just really not comfortable talking to you about caterpillars in this method. So I'm going to go get a drink in my car. It's called vodka. You'll learn about it when you're older. And I'll be...
In there for at least 30 minutes. So, Jason, I want your class leader. Get up, stand up, raise your hand.
Mr. Peterson, I don't feel comfortable leading the class. I mean, can you stop drinking, please?
If I stop drinking, then I can't get through this story because I've already mixed up what caterpillar was what. The words like went to the other end of the page where I was looking.
But Mr. Peters, it's really not that hard to, you just turn the page and the words are on the page and it's right there.
And, you know how to read, right?
At this point, I don't think so. That's why I need to go out and take a break, okay? Jason, you are a leader of the class.
So Jason, the leader of the class, sat down with the book. He knew this was his time to shine, and he was going to read about Julep and Jasper and all the magical creatures of Sleepy Time Glen.
There we go. That was chapter 1 of Meanest Caterpillar, a very meta book. It's experimental, guys. I swear to you, it's going to catch on. Are we going to dare listen to the second chapter?
Maybe we should skip to chapter 12.
We're going to go ahead and skip to chapter 10. I think the teacher has just come back from his car, and Jason is at his wit's end. We're going to now find out what happens on the Meanest Caterpillar, starting again with chapter 10.
What the fuck? Said Jason. He was at his wit's end. He didn't know what was going on. There was Julep and Jasper and something called Jiminy, and it was horrible. Everybody was really upset.
And we're all crying and running around, and Jason was looking for Mr. Peters because, god damn it, he wanted his time to shine, but this was ridiculous. This was bullshit. He did not sign up for kindergarten for this bullshit.
So he wanders out to the parking lot, and there's Mr. Peters with his Peter. And it's like, dude, you just pissed all over yourself. So Jason knocks on the window trying to wake up Mr. Peters, but he's just in a drunk little coma there.
Mr. Peterson, you need to come inside because all the kids they left out the door, and I need you to get your life together and come inside
and help us. We really need it. I can't really do that, Jason. Right now is me time.
And so Jason that day became a man. He walked.
There we go. All right, it's taking a turn, everyone. You thought it was one way. Nope.
No.
So we're going to now finish this story. If this already isn't experimental enough, we're going to finish this off in the in the style of a different genre, maybe a different book genre, something like romance or Dr. Seuss.
I see 80s fantasy movie.
80s fantasy movie. That's a book. Let's go ahead and do 80s fantasy movie. We're going to end this on chapter 31 of the mean little caterpillar. Okay, that's it.
Mr. Peters, you're the angriest, meanest caterpillar I've ever met, so I'm going to take your bitch, and I am going to be a better caterpillar than you ever were. And so that's when Jason got the little bitch and walked over
to the other little bitch. They were in a line, and he put one of them next to the other one, and he said, "There you go. I put you in a line." Mr. Peters, now that you're
in an 80s fantasy movie,
Thank you.
the unicorn came up with a very young Tom Cruise writing it. And because he was a virgin at that point, and the fog was everywhere, and Mr. Peters said, "You know what? I see the error of my ways. I'm gonna not
disrupt the angry army of Skeksis PTA coming to take my job away from me. I will do better because I don't want to be banished to the third realm." And so Mr. Peters decided to repent for his petering ways.
There we go. Awesome. We pulled
80s
through.
fantasy was like mannequin porn. I don't know. We're talking like
that's
never-ending
somebody's
story.
fantasy,
Or
But of course, there was a very important moral to that story. The moral of the story will be done one word at a time. The moral of the angriest little caterpillar is:
if
you
Don't,
drink,
then
you
won't.
have.
bad.
breath.
There you go. Obviously, plain as day. Thank you very much. That was definitely a different way of doing that.
Yeah.
I forgot what caterpillar are we talking about?
They were all
Close the book.
It's okay, Wes.
Just gave up.
What, Julep and who? Jenkins? Who was the bad one?
I didn't know who the bad one was.
It's okay. They were all bad. They were all
Oh,
bad.
okay.
They
It
all
was,
got what
yes,
they deserved.
Exactly.
That was a total yes, but not
Yeah.
yes. And.
Yeah, just justify my badness.
That's a good one. We'll go with mine.
Go me.
Who's hosting? Am I hosting ABC?
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
playing.
Okay. Who's playing?
I think I was.
Yes.
You. Okay.
Okay.
I guess I'm hosting ABC. For this next scene, these improvisers will every beginning sentence of their dialogue is going to begin with the next sequential letter of the alphabet. So if Janae starts off with the A, Megan will go off with B, C, and so on and so forth. It's all going to make sense in just a moment. So to get us started, can I get, what does that last one say? I can't read it.
Like the...
Neutered.
Life is the meanest caterpillar of all. That is very true.
Yes.
Well, can we get a suggestion? Let's get a look. No, let's get a relationship between two people. Something like robot pirates or shark mates or
Oh, the typical
the
relationships.
standard ones. I always
Yeah.
throw out the weird ones because I
Yep.
need weirder ones.
Superhero sidekick.
Superhero sidekicks. What you go? Superhero sidekicks and a letter of the alphabet that is not A or B. Q. Q is your suggestion. Sidekicks. Superhero sidekicks.
Question: where the hell is Batman? Like, I've been looking all over, and he's just in bed, I guess. I don't know, lazy bastard.
Robin, if you don't shut your mouth, I'm going to punch you in the throat.
Sure, you could do that. But I have no powers, but I could probably like karate you or something and it won't hurt.
True. It wouldn't hurt because you're just a little baby Robin who fell out of the nest and you don't even know what's going on.
Usually I would agree with you, but today I'm very alert. I feel like I'm ready to take on the world.
Very alert, eh? Catch this!
X-rays? Where did you get all these X-rays of my inner body?
You know, the funny thing about X-rays is it's okay. You know, I just think that maybe if we got enough X-rays, it would give us superpowers. So I brought out the X-rays to make us more powerful.
Zippity doodah. Zippity friggin' doodah. You think that just because Batman isn't around, you can just catch me off guard and throw me off. But you know what? It's not going to work this time. I'm alert.
Aha. I understand what you're saying. But if we want to become like the Batman, we must train like the Batman.
Barnacle boy. I really don't think that you're the person to train me.
Can you just hold on for a minute? I think that we have been sidekicks for too long, and it's time for us to set out into the sun.
Don't you think that that would be a terrible idea for two sidekicks to go off into the sun without any protection?
Everyone loves my Barnacle Boy bod.
Fuck yeah, they do.
Good, so it's settled. We train, we are the new superheroes, and we will save the day.
Hell to the yeah.
Indeed! I agree again.
Just real quick, I want to grab some sunscreen, you know? If we're going to be out in the sunset, we need sunscreen.
Okay.
Let's see if I remember where I put it.
Mm-hmm.
My God. I have found it, and I want to rub it all over your barnacle body.
Nice. Let's do this.
Okay. I hope you're ready for it.
Penis me.
Question. How would you like to be rubbed?
You guys solved your seed. Yeah. You solved your seed and then it's just someone dated. So what do you want to do? I just thought it was like you guys are just totally vamping the other half of the alphabet.
I think we're really on top of it today, Phil.
Great, you guys. I have never felt like we have done better improv in our lives.
This is what a 2 weeks off gets you.
I know,
There
for
you
reals.
go. There you
Okay,
go.
I'm sorry, Katie, go ahead.
No, you're fine, you're fine. So up next, we're going to play a fun game called a Left Hand Larry. And what this is these improvisers are going to name certain things that are in a category. And I'm going to need a category, and it's going to go rapid fire, and if they get it wrong, they're going to be out of here.
Howdy, y'all.
Yep, so Alicia Keys, can I get a suggestion of a category like vaccinations or cold things? Okay.
Ice cubes.
Ice cream.
Popsicles.
Ice.
Hitmen.
Snow.
Bitches.
Antarctica.
My heart.
Tundra.
Little Wayne's bling.
Permafrost.
Polar bear's ass.
Hail.
Oh.
Holy
Polar
hail.
bear's asshole.
You gotta put a hand on it, and holes don't count.
You know what she's
My
thinking
valve
about?
got messed up.
Polar bear's ass.
Oh.
I wasn't being dirty for most of my life.
It just kind of led that way. Okay, Connor, we need another suggestion.
Forgot
I'm
what
sorry,
game we're
Alicia. Pants or plants? Plants. Okay.
Pants. He said pants.
Aloe.
Corduroy.
Iris.
Jacob.
Denim.
Elm.
Damn it! Wes, it's not pants.
Yeah, he said pants.
Put a hand up. Okay.
You say Jacob.
You did, and I did let corner
Let it slide once. Okay, go.
Exactly. Okay, we need another
Slides when it's Phil.
Damn right.
Okay, Connor.
She wants to
we
be
need
booked
another-
next week.
Things you put on your feet. Okay.
Slippers.
Band-aids.
Shoes.
Tiny toes.
Oil.
Socks.
Epsom salt.
A little saddle.
Okay.
Oh, come on!
No, you cannot
You
write.
have a right
Tiny
foot.
toes creeps me out too much. Every day I gotta put tiny toes on.
Just so I look normal.
Yeah, sorry, Wes, you're out of here. Okay, we need another suggestion.
Picture on top. Like, I already got
I
10
know.
toes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
20 would be even better.
His feet are too big. What's that? If you want, I could go out because, like, I don't know what I said.
Board games.
Okay.
Okay, so Wes is the new Phil right now. So
Oh, sure. Or you could just have one up. Go ahead.
Okay.
Wes is giving up.
Everyone's giving up. Goddamn.
What
Okay.
is it? I'm sorry. What is
Board games.
Okay.
Board games.
Chess.
Monopoly.
it? Chinese checkers.
I'm out.
I was going to be nice to you, because Connor. Anyway.
Connect 4.
Damn it. Operation.
Sorry?
Very sorry.
Nope.
Damn it.
Very sorry.
Nope.
Took mine.
Okay, we need another suggestion.
Just say anything.
Okay, since you're out, you can suggest now.
reptiles.
Reptiles.
A reptile?
Reptiles.
Erectile reptiles. Okay.
Lizard.
Tyrannosaurus erect.
Crocolisks.
Brontosaurus.
Stegosaurus. Brocolis.
Crocodile.
Invijo.
Alligator.
Lizard.
Lizard's already been said.
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah.
so now it is just down to the lovely ladies. And Janae, I think you should put a hand up so that way it's fair. Okay, Connor, we just need one more suggestion, or we can get it from Wes.
Have one on
Campbellosaurus.
What?
fake color circuit shows.
No.
colors.
Oh, that's too hard.
It is.
Shallow
I'll drive and
truth.
sit.
Fruitful journey.
Fruitful
How about
journey.
fruits? Say fruits.
Say fruits.
Green source of all evil.
Everything except fruits.
Okay.
Everything.
except for
Yes. Every category except fruit.
I'm never going to get anyone out, Connor. I do so.
See. What about fungus?
Okay.
No, no.
I only
we're
have
gonna
one round with fungus.
we're gonna do colors. Okay, we're gonna do colors because it's color circuits, and a second one because Phil's going to ruin my goddamn life today. We're gonna do colors and circuits.
Oh!
Thank you, Connor.
Pink.
Fuchsia.
Purple. Yellow.
Board.
Green.
Yellow.
I won! You won that impossible challenge.
That was so hard. I was trying to think of board or circuits, but I don't know any.
That board was pretty badass.
It's the only circuit I know.
Oh shit! I don't know how to exactly host this one, and I'm also playing it. So
Do you want me to
What
host
is
it?
it?
you can, if you know what I mean.
Okay, we're playing If You Know What I Mean, where Megan and Phil are going to talk to each other, and it's going to be so riddled with sexual tension. You know
Yeah.
why? Because everything they say is going to be ended with, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And it's going to be just this amazingly dripping, sopping, wet, emotional roller
We're gonna
coaster.
get kicked off of YouTube.
We're going to be going to PornTube.
Or
Porn
RedTube.
tube.
You porn.
You
Yeah.
porn
You
tube.
porn too. Yeah.
Yep, that's it. So
Just a tube
to
of
get
porn.
us started, could I have a suggestion of
A
a
digestion.
a digestion of something you ate today? Oh, that's gross. It's like shitting on the table. Anyway,
What?
could I have a suggestion of a relationship?
Bug and other bug. No, we already did that.
Yeah, we did already do that.
Did it to the story clubs.
I got one. Trough and plant growing next to trough.
Okay. I love it because that is going to be so filthy. You're just going to love it. Plant, or trough, and plant growing next to
growing.
trough.
Not
A go.
Ooh, I'm so wet, if you know what I mean.
Someone filled me up with all kinds of shit, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I know what you mean. I've been growing, just watching them shovel that shit in there, if you know what I mean.
I love when pigs get all up in me, if you know what I mean.
Oh, that's my Friday night, if you know what I mean.
I don't make it till Saturday, if you know what I mean.
Well, you could always, help yourself to what I offer, if you know what I mean.
I'm so good at helping myself, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I know what you mean. And it just makes me even slimier thinking about it, if you know what I mean.
You know, I just love when I'm all covered in slime, if you know what I mean.
I usually wait till bugs are crawling on me before I finish anything, if you know what I mean.
I have all kinds of bugs, if you know what I mean.
I think I caught some of those from you, if you know what I mean.
Everyone catches the best bugs from me, if you know what I mean.
I was in the hospital for a week thanks to your bugs, if you know what I mean.
I am not allowed in hospitals, if you know what I mean.
I don't, but if you ever want to just come on over, I'm going to be just gently playing with myself, if you know what I mean.
I will definitely come over, if you know what I mean.
Oh, you better come, if you know what I mean.
Scene!
I'm going to tell if I was the trough or the plant.
Get all covered in slime.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I think I'm the plant.
You're the
Oh, yes, plant slime.
Is it wrong that I was very turned on by that conversation?
It's fine.
And that's
It
actually
was
a
because
very
of
long
my
time.
lovely intro.
It was.
What is it? The digestion of
The
food?
digestion of your
the
food,
scene.
of the scene. I'm drunk. Just leave me alone. I'm just kidding.
Who's doing Zulu?
What's that?
Ad exec one, where we come up with slogans.
Oh. Are we all doing it?
Yes.
Well,
One person. I guess I'll do it. Why not? So for this next scene, our improvisers are a bunch of ad execs, and they're going to come up with the products right in front of your eyes. They're also going to come up with the slogan and what the product does. To get us started, sorry again, Alicia, we're going to be coming to you for a ton of suggestions. So let's start off simple with something you would find in your kitchen, like a spatula or a mallet.
Another kitchen. Like a tinier
Unique.
kitchen.
Like a mini fridge, but it's a kitchen.
What is
Like
that?
a kitchen for mice.
Plates? Okay.
Little
Okay.
fridge.
We're going to come up with slogans for plates.
Oh.
Great plates. They're great.
I forgot how to play this.
AC Slater plates from Saved by the Bell.
Plato's plates for when you want to be philosophical.
Plates with dots. There's dots.
Silly plates for when you eat all your macaroni and there's a silly face on the bottom.
Head plates to help you balance.
Slate plates. They're slates.
Ringworm plates.
Put up one ad. There's no. You have to give me a slogan or what it does.
That's the slogan.
Ringworm
And
plate.
that's what it does as well.
Okay.
All right, Wes has one.
Oh,
Very
And one
rough
head
time
down.
today. Can we get
Oh.
another? Let's get another item. Maybe something you would
Ringworm
find
plate,
in
ew.
your bedroom, like a tinier bedroom or bigger bedroom,
Like tinier bed,
a tinier bed in your bedroom.
dresser.
A dresser. Slogans for a dresser.
Okay.
messy dresser for when you want to mess up your dress and be dressed to mess.
Lesser dresser. It's little.
Creaser dresser for when you want creases in your pants.
Professor dresser. It has elbow pads.
Scoop out that cat poop dresser. All the dresser drawers filled with cat litter.
Professor, or I mean, I was gonna say confessor dresser. That's really what I meant to.
All right, one hand up for Janae, one hand up for Wes. We got these two with no hands up.
No hands.
I really had one.
We'll never know. So can we get a suggestion? Maybe let's get like a state. Nope, that's stupid. What about
Tennessee.
what are some other gets for this? I can't remember right now. My brain is.
Clothing article.
Sure, an article of clothing. Thank you.
Socks.
Socks. Okay, slogans for socks.
Circle socks. Put your foot in the circle and then grab the circle up.
Fox socks were made of live foxes.
Cock socks. I mean, come on.
Block socks for the Jew in ya.
Block socks. Be there blocks on them.
Be there.
Keep tree warm socks. The tree's dying in the winter. Keep them warm with socks.
Macaque socks made of live macaws. Macaques, I mean.
Little beetle socks. You wear them little beetles.
I'm sorry, little tiny beetle socks. Just Okay, let's get another suggestion. Let's get profession. Yeah, we'll try that. Profession. Something like a doctor or a radio personality.
Looker.
Janitor. Janitor.
Manager janitor. No women allowed.
Janitor for the middle child syndrome.
Tan janitor. For when you want a sexy tan janitor.
Janitor in a can.
Fan janitor. He's kind of a stalker.
Hand janitor. He uses both his hands to mop the floor.
Bland janitor for being bland.
Can janitor comes in a can.
I'm so worried.
All right. Oh, you just have one up. All right.
I have one up too.
Okay, two up. For funsies, Katie. I'm sorry. One hand up. Let's get another. So those are good occupations. Sure. Let's try a. God help me.
I was just thinking with you.
Okay. Can I get? Let's get a location. Location, someplace like the Washington Monument.
Quicksand pit.
A quicksand pit. Slogans for a quicksand pit.
Quicksand wit. That's when you have the fastest, smartest quicksand in the land.
Princess Bride, lightning sand, quick.
Oh, she had a good effort. And I'm sorry I made her put a hand up, so now she's out of here. Okay, for these last two, one more suggestion. We'll go back to objects because it's simple for my little brain to think of right now. Something like toaster, or let's get something, your favorite object. What's your favorite object? Oh, yeah, we're going there.
Pile drive, I'm guessing.
Pile drive.
That's his
Steel
favorite
chair.
action.
I learned something that they have swords yesterday.
Wrestlers?
Pile drive?
Something like a stick. I
You have a
wasn't really
pile driver
paying
stick?
attention.
A kendo stick?
Yeah! I thought they were saying...
Kendo stick is what they
Yeah.
say.
I don't know.
Does that what mean?
Chair.
A chair.
A chair.
Okay. A steel chair.
My favorite object is a chair.
A chair. You
I
can
love
hang out
chairs.
with us next time, Connor. Next time you're on.
hoping.
Next time you were on. Okay. You need help. Anyway. Okay. Chairs is your suggestions. You two. Ready? Here we go. Lightning quick.
Hair chair, it's comfy.
Bear chair for your bare ass.
Fair chair, take it to the state fair.
Snare chair for...
Care chair, we love ya.
Dare chair for when you want to get wild.
Dare chair to keep you from doing drugs.
Where chair? I don't know where it is.
Bare naked chair, it's comfy.
That's what she said. She said bear chair because it's for your bare ass. I'm sorry,
I saw
Megan.
bear up there.
No,
That's
you're
what.
Yeah!
Janae. Oh, you know what?
Wow,
Janae's too happy.
She's killing
happy.
it.
I win the game, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Wes. That's why we're fine. All right, Megan, this is all you.
Well, I'm sure this whole time you guys have been wondering what it's like to have sex with us because we're all just very, very
Sexual.
sexual
Especially
beings.
after that slime thing.
That was crazy. I think we know what sex with you
Oh,
is
yeah.
like now.
Slime.
So we're here to tell you in very specific detail what it's like to have sex with us. First, we need a suggestion of a common household object, maybe like a spatula or another spatula.
the other spatula.
or something different than a spatula. An oven.
Sex with me is like an oven. I'll keep you warm.
Sex with me is like an oven. Once you put the bread in, it starts to rise.
Ooh,
Sex with me is like an oven. It keeps me pink in the middle.
Sex with me is like an oven, self-cleaning.
Sex with me is like an oven. It's warm inside. I grossed myself out on that one.
Sex with me is like an oven. It burns!
Sex with me is like an oven. If you want to die, you just stick your head in there.
Sex with me is like an oven. I'm full of baked goods.
Woohoo!
Sex with me is like an oven. Your mom's been all over it.
Oh. Sex with me is like an oven. Don't turn on the gas.
I like that one. We're in with that one. Let's get another suggestion. Something like...
Connor, poor Connor.
Next time, we're not playing next week, but do you want to play the week after that when we come back?
Totally.
Cool, because we have just totally abused you today. Can we get another suggestion? The abuse will continue of a...
And you will like it.
Look.
I'll be on the show, so I'm
Okay.
cool with that.
You're good. Yeah. Location. Let's do a location.
Back alley.
Back alley.
Sex with me is like back alley. You're going to go up my back alley.
Damn it.
Sex with me is like a back alley. Hobos going at it down there.
Sex with me is like a back alley, dark and moist.
Sex with me is like a back alley. Someone's going to end up on their knees.
Sex with me is like a back alley. I just got stabbed in the vagina.
Okay.
Sex with me is like a back alley. Dark and creepy.
Sex with me is like a back alley. It's where heroes are made.
Sex with me is like a back alley. Don't go alone.
Sex with me is like a back alley. I'm an enclosed rectangle surrounded by bricks.
Sex with me is like a back alley. That's where you dump your trash.
Oh, another zinger there with Janae. Let's get another suggestion. You guys can always ask for these suggestions too.
I mean, I was the host, but whatever.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh,
It's
no,
all you.
no,
No, you.
You
Not good at
do it.
hosting.
Hey,
I'll host. Hey, YouTube. We need a suggestion of your favorite kind of television, like a Panasonic or a Vizio. Is Vizio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perhaps an LG? Or let's see what else they
If
got.
you don't
these
say
days.
it's like the kind of-
exactly. We're going to run out of suggestions.
Sony.
Does it have to be a brand?
It has to be a brand or a shape. A shape of television. Flat screen. Thank you, YouTube.
Sex with me isn't like a flat screen because I'm not flat.
Oh.
Sex with me is like a flat screen TV because there's nothing to grab onto.
Sex with me is like a flat screen at a date.
Sex with me is like a flat
Begin
screen
the
TV. High def.
Ooh.
Sex with me is like a flat screen. Too loud for your grandpa.
Okay, let's get a different suggestion. We burned all the flat.
Could we have a
Yeah, that's
suggestion of a item in the bathroom like plunger or shampoo? Ooh.
Ooh.
I don't know why.
Sex with me is like a hand towel used by everyone.
Oh, sex with me is like a hand towel. You're going to get handsy.
Ooh. Sex with me is like a hand towel. I use it to clean up pee.
Ew. Sex with me is like a hand.
Yeah.
That's a shot in the dark.
Sex with me is like a hand towel. I'm not quite as good as the big towel.
Ooh, sex with me is like a hand towel. It's not going to cover anything.
Sex with me is like a hand towel. I only do hands. Nothing else.
Yeah, we'll go with that one.
We need another suggestion,
Yes,
like
thank
a profession, like dentist or
Dentist.
dentist.
Like a dentist.
Like a dentist. Bus driver. Ooh.
Sex with me is like a bus driver. There's always a ton of screaming kids in the back.
Oh.
Sex with me is like a bus driver. I'll take you to school.
Sex with me is like a bus driver. I can take 20.
We'll end it right there. Thank you, everybody. We learned a lot about Katie right now.
Fuck.
I had a really bad one, too, so I'm glad we stopped there. Thank you, Alicia, over there, for giving all the suggestions. Thank you to Wes for stopping by.
Hey, I'm here.
Thank you. All right. Thank you, Janae, for stopping by once again. Of course, Katie for ending it, and my co-host, lovely Megan, over there. I've been your host, Phil. Make sure you guys stick around for the Improv Bagel. That's the one. Improv Bagel, Bladow, coming up to you at just a moment. We're going to be doing the long-form improv podcast. And again, if you're there, make sure you throw up some suggestions so we can use those in our next improv.
All zero of you.
Great.
Oh, hold on.
Yes.
Hold on. Don't forget there's a very important that us ladies are on podcast on Saturday called Deep Truths.
Oh,
so we
okay.
need to let people know about that.
All right,
It's
let's go
5
ahead and plug that up.
p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
5 p.m.
Saturday.
Standard Time. What's
Yes.
that show called?
It's called Deep Truths, and it's a book club, and it's going to blow your eyes out
Yes, and your brains.
and your brains.
That's right. So get ready to die, motherfuckers, 'cause they're going to
In book bliss.
Exactly.
bliss, you idiots.
I won't be there, so.
Oh, that's right. But
Well, make
you'll
sure you
be
guys
there
go
in
check
spirit.
that out on Saturday.
Saturday.
Saturday, this Saturday.
At 5.
At 5.
Mountain
Are
time.
you guys on the YouTube?
I don't know.
Cool.
We'll
They'll be
find out.
somewhere.
Yeah,
We'll be
Yeah.
somewhere. I'll
Yeah.
tell you
Posted
where.
to
Yes.
colorcircuit.com. .com.
Do we have it at colorcircuit.com?
That's why I was trying to slowly confirm. All right, we'll be back in just a moment. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, got it.
Do we have a website? Just a normal website.com?
Isn't it just facebook.com/colorcircuit?
I don't know. Oh, yeah. Do that.
It says colorcircuit.
You can do that. Okay.
Facebook at Color Circuit Live.
Oh.
I can't see that.
We got a bunch of stuff. We have an Instagram, we have a Twitter, we got a Facebook, all of it under Color Circuit. It's all there. We also have a Patreon. So if you want to support Color Circuit financially, we have a whole bunch of reward tiers for you. Just go on Patreon under the Color Circuit name, and it's got all the information there. And also on Monday, the best wrestling podcast on Color Circuit, because it's the only wrestling
Down
podcast
pile
on
and
Color
sit
Circuit.
drive.
Sit down and pile drive every Monday on YouTube.
You heard that straight from
Yes.
Alicia Key's mouth. Thank you, everyone.
Exactly.
We'll be back in a hot flash.
GF
Hot flash.
In a hot flash.
Guys, that was super good.
like
think
when
I
you
have.
were out?
This morning when I was going to work, and
Fuck! I'm not gonna say the C word.
instead of doing the stairs, I decided to
Cunt.
kind of go up the gravel hill because I was running late, and then all of a sudden it just fell apart, and I was like, son of a bitch,
Only I
that
can
one
say that.
survived, this one fell
Hold
apart.
on. Hey,
so
Connor,
I'm
you can
like,
mute us again real quick.
Yeah.
What are some hardcore shoes?
I don't care what Dylan says. Mute us.
Yeah.
don't think I know how to use this.
Oh no. I set fire to the rain.
Hello, it's me.
They're starting to fade. They're starting to fade.
Thank you for playing, Janae. Keep it clean, Janae. You know what it is.
Wash.
You know what it is. No, I said thank you for playing, Janae. See you again. So cool. And we'll just keep a chat of what's going on. So yeah. No worries. Yeah. I think if anything, I think we'll just need to finish out figuring out what the monster thing would be because I feel like think about monsters all day.
I do anyway.
Okay, good. Bye, Katie. See you guys.
Adios.
All day.
All day, air day.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I should do things.
Hmm?
They're having a party down there.
Oh, motherfuckers. Yeah, so I will reach out. I'm gonna be talking to Heather soon, so I have other things to talk to her about.
Can I stay and watch? Is that cool?
Better. God damn it! You have the umbrella. Oh wait, did I bring the umbrella in here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's
That's
not
right.
in here, but it's
Wesley. Swastika?
Wesley Swastika.
Bitches.
Dylan, work on having a very strong want.
Strong ones.
Strong wants.
Okay. Does it need to be? It doesn't have to be verbal. It just
could
I
be
need
whatever.
to
Yes,
have it.
Exactly. You could come out and say it's like I want that chicken, and everyone wants
I-
to get it.
Oh,
I really liked that was an
right
old
foot.
one that we did where you didn't
Wesley,
tell
what?
anybody your
Lift your
wants.
right foot. Oh.
But I remember I wanted to touch somebody's toenail, something weird. But it was fun. It made it fun to go about.
Drop your right foot. Perfect. Thank you.
Who has things to talk about?
You have a thick beard. I like it.
Oh, thank you.
Damn.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
N-word, that is thick.
Yeah.
Is so wizened.
Yeah, I thought I'd shave it off, but I was like,
Thank you,
No.
Connor. Also, I'm glad I said
Let it
N-word
ride.
and not.
Do I have a paper thing that I can write things down? Can you hand me that scratch pad? Hey Scott, what are you doing? What do you have going on with you?
Nothing.
Talked in a while. Scott, you have nothing?
Yeah. I am nothing. I do nothing.
You are something.
What's something you watch?
I exist sometimes.
Ask you guys about.
I'll talk about a mean guy that I'm doing some music for. He's not really mean, but well, he's sort of mean.
We will get
Yeah.
Daddy Warbucks wants. He's has such a cold heart.
Hey, is your sister getting married? Yes. Oh, interesting. Congrats to you.
Good job, Tito. Sister getting
Are you
married.
two getting married?
wanted to make a surprise
To somebody new.
Ah.
It's gonna be a very surprising,
You know what?
personalized invitation.
It's fine. I don't think it's blocking Phil's face.
I am right now.
Yeah, it's fine.
Feel faith.
I didn't want it to be higher
Tito,
than the
what do you have
microphone, but
it,
it's not, so
what
that's
do you
good.
have going on? That bad, huh?
My sister's getting married.
Stuff.
You're all kind of beardy, like everybody's on the lazy
Oh, I
end.
saw.
Not you though, Dylan.
No, a little bit.
There's a beard over there.
But I mean, like that's really long for you.
Oh,
This
yeah.
isn't long for me.
Oh, right.
This is kind of long for you.
Dylan,
and long for
Dylan
you.
needs a fez.
What's a fez?
Jesus.
Where's your beard, Scott?
I shaved it a long time ago. I've been.
I haven't had a beard in years.
In 30 years, I haven't had a beard.
Do you miss it?
Huh?
Do you miss it?
No.
Do you ever call it?
I want to talk about something more like
It doesn't answer.
like
It doesn't matter.
Bitch.
yeah, like no
Fucking
like
beard, bitch.
So stupid.
That's like the most. That's like the most common response to things I say. That's so stupid.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be. Do we have an Android charger? It's like not even responding to you.
Mom, I love you. Do we have an Android charger? I'm talking to you, Mom.
like when we get like suggestions like love or
Okay. Like an emotion or something like that?
Barbecue.
We
Or,
get a suggestion of an emotion that Dylan's gonna...
that's not an object.
and
Tito has nothing. Scott has nothing.
Meow.
Wes is a mean guy. I have a question about Elon Musk.
You could put. I went to a party by myself.
I want to kill.
I've never done one of those party by myself, and it was fun.
Phil is going.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, you're right. He's kind of weird.
If it's the Phil I
Guys,
know.
there's a murder mystery that I've never done before.
Oh, hey, guys.
Go.
I swallowed my
If you're
gum.
gonna go, let me know. I can get you.
Oh, yeah. Who's in that?
I don't know. They haven't posted it yet. So.
Oh, that's you
hesitant
guys.
to post
I
it.
got a sneeze.
Hey, October 12th.
What's on the back of your phone, Megan?
That's too far in the future for me
It's
to
the London
think.
phone booth.
Is
Not
that the
the TARDIS.
TARDIS? Oh.
It is.
It's,
Oh.
That's
it's
why
red.
Tyler says
It's
every
wait.
time. He brings
What?
us Doctor
It's
Who
not a
and
TARDIS.
it's red.
That's kind of tarded.
Hey everyone, welcome. Are we live?
Thank God
Okay,
people
cool.
on the internet
Hey,
heard that.
everybody, how's it going? Phil over here with the Improv Bagel, the long-form improv podcast here on the Color Circuit channels. Again, I am your host, Phil. Of course, as always, to my left right now, camera right is...
Dill, and of course to my left is...
Tito.
Camera right.
And to my across the bow is
Scott. And to my left is
Wes.
That's right, everyone. We're all back, the OG crew.
Hold on a
It's
second.
been
Who's
little
to the
while.
left of Wes?
And to the left of Wes is...
Me! Hey, guys!
Do we like this?
Texas.
I've just been like forcefully passing it. Do
I
we-
mean, whatever.
No, it was a
it's-
name LaRond.
yeah.
That was like an improv warm up.
Exactly. We're advanced, you guys. So again, we're going to be doing some improv. Make sure you throw your suggestions down there with fully interactive show. We're just going to have a little quick conversation. Of course, Alicia on the keys, who's probably going to give us most of our suggestions. But we're just going to have a conversation. We're going to do maybe a little bit of improv based on that conversation.
Fully interactive, intergalactic.
Is that a... What's that?
it's a Beastie Boys song.
Oh.
Beastie Boys reference.
I don't get it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm square. I'm square like the TARDIS.
You don't know every white rapper ever.
I'm not Megan, guys.
Ouch.
That girl is a ho-fo show. No, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying.
White rap.
I have an interesting little question to ask you guys real quick, because every time I'm following Elon,
Yeah, you said Eli.
I said Eli
earlier.
Musk earlier.
And
Eli
then he
Musk.
looked down and he had written.
He spelled
he
it
spelled
correctly,
it. He
but I
spelled
said
it
it
Elon.
incorrectly.
Eli Musk.
Eli Musk.
He's done nothing. Fuck Eli
What
Musk.
is that guy doing? But every time I see in my news feed, every time, like, I hear all the great stuff that he is doing. I mean, like Tesla, SpaceX, and all the like money he's funding into it. But the press seems to just keep bad mouthing him, because like the latest one was he smoked pot with Joe Rogan, who was
Heaven
drunk.
forbid,
That's no
yeah.
billionaires. No billionaires should be drinking and smoking
well,
pot at
well,
their leisure.
the
We're
thi-
gonna go into a rant from Phil about the fake news media.
Goddamn right. Trump is right. Anyway,
Well, the thing about him smoking pot, I guess, is because he has a government clearance, like a security
that true?
clearance.
Okay.
And people who have a security clearance can't smoke pot.
Right.
My sister
Even
has a
if-
security clearance.
Oh,
She
wow.
works on base.
They
Maybe
can smoke? Is that
they
what you said?
cannot
Cannot.
smoke
even
pot.
if it's in California.
Yeah. Even if.
Your
Yeah.
sister has security clearance.
Yeah. Well, she works on base for a
A thing.
place
Has
that
she
needs
seen
security
Aliens?
clearance. Huh?
Has she seen Aliens?
Is that the reason for the clearance, Scott?
Yeah.
She can't tell me much about her job.
Ah.
Aliens.
I haven't seen her in 20 years.
It's probably
It's a
I
great
don't
job.
have a sister anymore.
It's a great job.
Yeah, they always. I mean, I kind of. Okay, that makes sense. I get why they do that, but I always just see like everybody's like kind of like bad mouthing him about like all the things. Again, too, the pedophile thing comment was a little over the line, but also at the same
Sure.
time, I feel like he's doing so much good, or he's trying to at least. Like, it's just weird that it's like Tesla cars are bad.
I think
because-
Neil deGrasse Tyson, one of today's greatest thinkers, said something along the line of like he's like our modern day Einstein.
Yeah.
Like he is getting shit done.
Let him
and that's-
smoke pot.
Yeah, he
What-
said,
yeah.
let the man be an individual.
Right,
Jesus.
right. I totally agree with that, because every time I see it, I'm like, should I really like this guy? Like, everything I'm seeing, like, he's an asshole. Apparently, he's mean to his
Here's my
employees.
question though: did you listen to any interviews with him? Like any
I
long
have,
form
yes.
interviews?
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's pretty fucking wild.
Fucking wow.
I don't know how was my
Fucking-
voice. I like a slip up happened. I just dove into it. Like,
Fucking
it's
wild.
Eddie
Wow.
Redmayne.
That's how Eminem wrote that song, Fack. He slipped and fell into a
Did
line.
anybody listen to that or watch that podcast?
I watched
I did.
some of it. Yeah.
Man,
I listened to all of
Elon
it.
for the first, it seemed half was like a weird robot man.
Oh yeah,
He was
he
like a
he-
weird
yep.
man.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I love
weird.
the
I
way
saw
he
him in an
laughs.
interview with MKBHD, Marquess Brownlee. He's like a huge YouTube tech dude. Yeah,
I love that guy.
yeah, me too. He interviewed him recently, and it was totally like fine and normal.
Yeah.
It was like maybe it was because maybe he had already gotten high and or drunk prior to the show. Maybe
Yeah,
he
maybe.
just got done with getting dug with high. I don't know. He could be podcasting all day.
He's going around L.A. doing all the podcasts
yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
comedians.
Mark Maron, WTF.
Pete Holmes, all those ones.
I love
My favorite murder.
Elon Musk's laugh that I heard several times on the
What does it
Rogan
sound like?
podcast.
What does it sound like?
Tell me something funny.
What do you call a man with a beard?
What?
A beard boy. Really? That's it?
Yeah, it's very succinct.
That
and
was a
very
really
pronounced
good
and very
joke.
weird.
See that
I
from,
want
like a billionaire genius.
I
guy?
want to take his laugh and like make it my ringtone because it's so insane. It's so
probably
good.
could.
I could do that. I just want to talk
I mean,
about it.
yeah,
You know?
you
I
could
don't
do
know.
that.
Can you do that?
Yeah,
I don't
you
know.
can. You know
Probably
who can do
these
that?
two technical-
Elon Musk. Thank you. Idiot.
Great man.
Done.
That's how you call a conversation.
Done.
I call it like
Good,
I'm catching a
threw it.
fly.
You guys remember when we
Yeah,
used to do that? We'd all had our own ringtones and ring back tones when you would call
God,
somebody.
yeah.
What was yours? What was yours, Megan?
Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd.
Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd.
Floyd.
I wish you were here.
That's-
I wish you were here.
WISHEGRE.
That spells pink.
That's a great ring back tone. Was that your ring back tone or your ringtone?
That was my ringtone. So if they were calling me, they probably wished I was there.
She's a thinker. What she said, for those of you who could not hear, we need to just get Megan a microphone.
A microphone.
Microphone.
Megaphone.
Megaphone. The
She
meg.
said that way. It's not.
I had
work now. Don't worry.
My ring back tone was House of Pain Jump Around.
Really?
Yeah. No judging. I don't know. I don't want judgment corner over here.
Yeah.
When can we switch seats around? Can we switch seats?
JUMPARO.
Okay,
I just
we're doing
I
it.
just love like everything you're into is just like super high energy. Just like I'm just a crazy person. I love it, man.
Okay. All right. It's a
I never
positive
had
judgment.
No, it was.
Thank you.
I never had a ringback tone, but I stopped customizing my ringers actually because I usually have my phone on silent or.
Everybody's phone should be on silent.
Yes, I agree
This
with
is
that.
a new standard, Scott. Get on board with that. This dude
Scott.
and Zach's phone are always going off.
What are you?
It's
A
awful.
generation? What, the first generation?
Yeah.
What the
Like
first
your
generation?
iPad over there. You don't have the little thing. I don't know. I can't. Yeah, I can't stand that. It's turned
That's
into a big
so
pet peeve.
early
But my,
2000s.
Like,
Hearing the phone.
yeah.
I hate. Oh no.
Yeah, like,
You too.
Hearing
you're
notifications.
The worst,
You're the
At
worst.
least when we're on. Thank you, Tito.
Because he has
this
his
was all
phone
about
at his tablet, and
Keep your
all of
phones
it-
in your
his alarms
pockets
go
and keep
off.
them on vibrate. Or update and get a watch.
That's right. I have my watch
Right.
That
will
shit
vibrate.
I mean, yeah, I have my watch, and the only sound
I have a
get-
vibrator inside of me,
It's
and when
true.
my phone goes off, my vibrator goes off.
Right.
You too,
His
Megan.
penis goes off.
Yeah,
That's right.
We're slippery sisters. I was trying to look for an alliteration. That's not the one.
Megan
We're
show
still
right
talking
now.
about phones right now.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
starting
no,
our own
I
podcast.
I agree. Yeah, I agree that phones should be silent because there's nothing worse than it's like ba-ting, 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 especially with Color Circuit because I'm in like 5 fucking messages. Ba-ting, ba-ting.
I
That's
have
annoying. That's
I
annoying.
have so many like group texts silented. Like I don't get notifications at all. Like
Yeah.
this one, there was a day, the Improv Bagel.
I remember that day.
Like it was
Oh yeah.
insane.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was. It turned
I-
into like a '90s chat
That was
room. I
mostly
like, fuck this
Connor
shit.
and Megan. Who was it?
I was
know.
jumping in.
Tito?
Yeah, there was one. I think also Nick put something in there. He put a picture of me on a bull, an inflatable bull
like
in the
caption.
pool. And yeah,
Caption
he's like,
this.
caption this, and my phone would not stop
God.
going off.
God damn it!
And,
Nick.
and
What
then
have
like
you done?
later in the day, Wes chimes in and be like, "Lots of messages."
I did go back and read some of them.
And
Connor
Wes had the
some
old-
really good ones. Connor really had some great singers.
But
Connor has
I
a
have
great
had
singer.
to silence the Improv Bagel chat
Yeah.
because
I
it's
know-
just getting too much.
Dylan knows that. I think that's why you always flag me in them and all of the ones that you ask me something personally.
Well, when he
Like,
wants
hey,
to-
Phil, do
yeah.
this. And
Oh no, I just do it because it's
fuck
at
you.
a well. I don't know. Like so, if you mute it but you're tagged
yeah.
in it, then you
It'll
still.
pop up.
I still get a
Oh.
notification if If
Tag.
you at me, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay, well, it's good to know. I'm gonna at you at every message.
Thank you.
Hey, you. What
have you done?
Hey, at Phil, you missed Connor's last really good pun.
Yeah.
Up arrow.
Up arrow.
After every one.
Up 5.
Yeah.
B5. All right, guys, let's do a scene on something.
Elon. So a lot of people have been wondering how you have enough time to do all these projects, you know, SpaceX, Tesla cars, you know, Neuralink, you know, AI and stuff.
It's very easy. I set an alarm on my phone. I wake up when the alarm goes off, and then I have a list that I follow, and then I do the list.
Oh, well, like when I get up, I look at my phone for 30 minutes. I cry. And then, well, then
That
I
is
go,
sad.
Yeah. So
Would
you
you
just
like
get
a
up,
recommendation?
You just get up and go do the thing you want to do.
Yes, Betsy. What I do is I eat 2 egg whites. I do a treadmill.
What's wrong with the yolk?
They are fatty.
Yeah,
And
but I thought it had good fats. Maybe.
I'm the genius. in this conversation. I am the genius in this conversation.
Oh.
I eat 2 egg whites. I go on a power walk in the morning. I drink bulletproof coffee, and then I attack the list.
So what? Do you have any off days? You know, where you just sit in bed and stare at the ceiling at all?
My mind races too fast. Sometimes I think about a train going through a tree, and I say, why not have the tree be underground railroad, if you will.
Oh, God.
And I go, oh, that's already been invented.
That's
I
like
do
a
research.
tunnel.
It has not been invented. It was a euphemism. It was a metaphor. And I go, I could do this.
Make a tree tunnel?
An underground railroad.
Oh. So,
excuse me, it's me, Sheelan. I just
Sheelan, hi.
Hi. I just wanted to know if you would like to make love later on tonight.
I would. 9:35?
9:36.
Perfect.
See you later. Kisses, kisses.
Kisses, kisses.
Who the fuck was that?
That was Sheelan.
Where did she go?
I created her.
You what?
I created her.
You created her?
I was watching Ex Machina last night, and I thought I could do that, and so I did it.
That's an
after
AI.
I woke up.
That's a robot. Get out of here. That.
Yes.
No way.
It is. Look at her. Look at her. Listen to the way she talks. She has a room.
Hello there.
It's like your face, but
You can't tell the difference.
has like
yes?
long, dirty blonde hair.
I base it off of me.
That is right. If you are unsatisfied with my bosom, I can make them grow.
No.
That's a
okay.
feature I'm working on.
Can you?
Well, hydraulic system.
Well, okay. Well, I just have a few more questions.
Sheelan.
Yes, Sheelan.
I'm in the middle of an interview.
Oh, my apologies. 9:06.
It's not just. Oh, okay. That is 30 minutes from now. We will be having sex. Betsy, this
30
meeting.
minutes from now?
9:06 right
Well,
now.
I want to keep you here for at least 2 hours.
Well, Betsy, you can stay, but you must face the wall.
Look, I
will get ready for you.
Thank
my
you.
lord.
You know what? As I've been talking to
She's
you,
been watching a lot of Game of Thrones.
You know, I think I'm okay with my life. I think I'm okay to just get up, sit in bed for 30 minutes and think about what's been making me, feel bad or whatever. Because at least I don't have to, just be annoyed be annoying to other people. Because I think Sheelan is annoying, Mister.
I made her for me, not for you. I'm sorry. Who is this with again? True TV or The Blaze? What? The Wire? The UK Telegraph?
This is going to be on Circle.
Color Circuit?
Yeah. Circle TV. No, it's called Circle TV.
Is your name Phil?
Like you guys
Scene.
Circle TV, thank you.
Circle TV.
Wait, did Phil say that once?
I may have. There's a good chance that I
Color
might say.
Circle.
Check us out on
Circle
Circle
that
TV.
line.
Circle.twitch. Ah, fuck.
Circle teaming.
Circle TV, that's right.
Oh, I thought you said circle teaming.
Circle TV.
I'm teaming with circles.
Sounds great right there. All right, guys. Let's see. Let's kind of jump into something a little bit different. Hey Dylan, I'm curious what the hell you were talking about earlier, because do you need a
Scout,
suggestion
define the
on
word
how-
ethereal for me.
Ethereal?
That's kind of hard. It's kind of ethereal.
Right. It's like of the air, in the air.
In the air.
You know, otherworldly.
That's not the word then.
Misty.
What do you?
Moist.
What do you-
Black. It was
Oh,
black.
that's right.
Yes.
Okay.
Did you say whack?
Whack.
Whack.
No, okay, so you
What?
Define whack.
every
It's like a
day.
misty.
Every day before we go live, you ask for suggestions of topics or what's going on in your life. I wanted to talk about something less so about like an event that I did, and more so something like,
How you feeling?
yeah, like
How you feeling?
How do you
yeah, like yeah,
This is
feelings,
Dill talk right
feelings,
now.
feelings
Feeling-
time.
Feelings with
How is Dylan
Feelings
feeling?
Dylan feeling with Bill.
Bring, bring.
Hello.
Hey, first time caller, long time listener. Thank you. Hi, my name is Doug Stevenson.
Thank you for calling, Doug Stevenson. Welcome to Love Line, the longest running love show on Circle TV.
Hey, I'm so excited to be talking to Feelin' Phil. I just want to tell you that I have feelings when I take a shower. That wet is good.
And those feelings are valid. I want you. Are you in the shower right now?
Yes, I am.
I
I'm
want
leaning
you
out
to-
so there's no electricity touching the water.
I'm sorry. Say it one more time.
I'm leaning. I am in the shower.
you're
I'm
you're leaning out.
I'm leaning out of it
Okay.
because I have a phone in my hand. That's electronic.
Good. Yes. Okay. Good. Yeah, that's where you should. But the rest of your body is being sprayed with the mist of life, also known as water.
I'd never seen it that way. I just thought of it as
that
water
right?
is wet and it's good.
Okay. Good. Now I want you to. Are your clothes removed?
Yes, because I'm in the shower.
I want you to put them back on. I know it
Should I
sounds
get out of the
weird.
shower?
No.
Okay, I'm starting.
How
to get,
close
I'm
are your
starting to get a
clothes?
little nervous. They're at the foot of the shower.
Get the clothing.
Okay. I'm gonna have to put the phone down for a second.
Try to do it with the phone. In
Okay,
your
I'm gonna put the. Okay, I've put the phone on the cabinet, and I'm leaning my head against the cabinet.
Okay.
Well, I'm putting on my pants. The shirt's a little tricky.
Okay, good. Do you have some sort of video capability on your phone? You know, like a Skype or.
Yes, I do.
You do.
I do.
I want you to turn that on.
Okay.
And give me a
Beep,
ring.
beep, 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 beep.
All right, I picked it up. Okay. Oh, you're much different than I would have pictured. That's totally fine. now.
Yeah, I'm a vet.
I'm sorry?
I'm a vet.
You're a vet? As in a veteran or a veterinarian?
I'm an amputee.
You're
so, it was difficult.
So a veterinarian, okay.
I'm an amputee. Yes. After I got back from the war, I decided I wanted to help save animals because humanity is doomed.
You're a double vet.
Yes, I'm an amputee. That's why it was difficult to put the pants on.
That is, but you know what? You look good.
Thank you.
And that water's still running. I can hear it.
It is.
It is? Okay, that's good. Now.
Hey, you're using all the water, all the hot water.
Shut up. Okay.
Who was that, may I ask?
That's my. I don't know. Do something.
Fuck. Beautiful scene.
It's almost over. I promise. In it's almost over. I promise.
Okay.
In 5 minutes or less, you are going to feel the most love you've ever felt.
Oh, is this a prayer circle thing?
I'm sorry?
Is this a prayer circle?
A prayer circle?
Like a prayer tweet, like when Stephen Colbert, did everybody pray for him?
This is a
Everybody pray
prayer.
for Stephen Colbert?
This is a prayer. Stephen Colbert prayer paradox.
Okay. I've read about this on Wikipedia.
Okay, good. So then you know what to do next.
I sure do. I sure do.
I want you to close your eyes.
They already are.
And I want you to do that.
I
want you to do that thing that you know what to do.
I'm trying to phase through the wall.
Phase through the wall.
I'm rubbing my body against the wall. Oh, there's boobs!
What's happening? What's happening over there?
That's it. I thought that was going somewhere.
Yeah.
Elon Musk's.
Elon Musk.
crash the scene.
Crash the party.
Sheila.
All right. So is that what you were talking about?
That's what I meant.
Okay.
Yeah. When I was looking for a topic, I was like, what just happened?
What's why are you asking what the word ethereal means?
I'm trying to look for like what is a word that describes things that aren't tangible, that like love or hate or
Intangible.
abstract thoughts
Abstract
or
or
intangible?
It is
Intangible
abstract.
is
Hey,
exactly what
Yeah.
you were talking about.
What's
I
something
think
that's
it-
not tangible?
Intangible. Yeah.
What about
I think I am looking for the word abstract though because like apparently
Phantasmagorical.
Ooh.
There it is.
I think when kids are like hit a certain
the rebel
age,
word.
It sounds like a magazine.
when kids hit a
think that's
certain
a
age,
word.
they
Let me
reach
look it up.
they can like understand abstract thought. I
Right.
think it's like 7 or 8 they can start to understand death and like things
Uh-huh.
that you wouldn't normally. So yeah, I guess abstract thought would be the right. Yeah, I guess I was just looking for something more like
That word.
something with some weight.
You want some abstract thought?
Yeah.
A really deep thought?
Yeah.
Deep truth.
Yeah.
Phantasmagoria.
What does that mean?
It's a sequence of real or imaginary images like those seen in a dream.
Huh.
Oh, look up Calliope music.
So you could make it.
That's great. I
I
learned what
love
Calliope is.
Calliope music.
I
So
went
wait,
for a
are we
run
just
yesterday
looking
listening
at?
to
Are we
Calliope.
just all saying words that we know that other people don't know?
Mhm. Hey, do you guys know what Calliope is?
Well, I know what it is, like the organ music
yeah.
from a circus. Anton LaVey played that, before he founded the Church of Satan.
Oh wow. That will
The day
translate-
before, yeah.
You know what? Satan.
Damn this infernal machine!
To hell. Devil. Evil. Satan. Church. Church of Satan.
Write this down!
Oh, we're on to something, Elon Musk. I guess I still don't understand. You just were looking for the word abstract, or
What do you
Yeah, I
Why?
was looking for the word abstract. I
Yeah.
was looking for the word abstract. Yeah.
Why?
Well, because I didn't want to give him like a regular. Because I feel like I did like a lot of what I did this weekend was like I went to
You
two.
want to make it easy.
I went to 2 concerts. So like I didn't want to talk about concerts again because we've already talked about that topic a lot.
Okay.
You know, so I was
Sure.
looking for something else. And I feel like events in our lives are pretty repetitional generally.
Right.
Sure.
Right?
Repetitional.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's kind of
Yeah.
like the word ethereal or phantasmagoria or
Repetition.
Tongan.
Tongan, yes.
Yeah.
That's my
Tongan?
nickname in high school, yes.
Tonkin.
Tongan.
Has anybody ever called you
Tongan.
Tongan?
I'm talking over here.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Anyways, Scott,
happening?
I hear you've been doing a whole lot of nothing.
Yep.
Cool. Wes. you
It
went
looks
to
a lot like this.
Hey, Wes, you went to a party by yourself, I heard.
Yeah. I've been trying to do things by myself just
Cool.
to get me out of my comfort zone.
Nice.
And I just got a random invite by a music-y friend of mine. And I was like, I'm going to go by myself. and just stand there. And
As
be
oxygen left the room.
uncomfortable. Yeah.
Wait. You got an invite from a friend to go do something on your own?
Well, okay. I knew.
Hey, Wes, do you want to just...
Okay, let me tell the story.
Hey, Wes, do you want to just go to the mall by yourself? Okay,
well,
bye.
Well, you know how on Facebook you get an invite every now and then
Yeah,
from
yeah.
a friend that you
Sure.
don't really hang out with all
Right.
that much. So it's like,
All the time.
yeah,
Yes,
and I only knew him at the party. So, I can only talk to him for like 5 minutes before it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
I need to move on,
Right.
to other people.
How'd you feel about it?
And
How'd
it was
go?
good because, it forces you to either stand in the kitchen eating chips by yourself
Sure.
That's what I do.
or
Yeah.
go up to people and say like, "Hello, my name is Wes, and what's yours too? What is yours?"
What's yours, too?
So it was good. It was a good little thing.
That's good. Was it like a huge party or anything?
No, it was small, but
Was it like a
It
raging
was
party?
a family and you.
it was
My mom.
The Jeffersons and
well.
Wes.
There was like a bunch
There
of
were-
philosophy majors, so it
Oh
was
wow.
fun.
Oh,
That's
besi-
interesting,
oh.
yeah.
Yeah, because everyone's talking about either how much of a Marxist they are, or how much of
Not
I'm more of a
Marxist.
Groucho.
yeah, mostly just
Ah.
how much of a Marxist.
I'm a Harpo.
Let's not keep. Can we not keep harping on this riff, please? Go back to the story.
Are you sure you can? Yeah.
So I was just trying to like work in, because I like capitalism, but mostly
your favorite
everyone
Who
does.
doesn't?
What are you, a communist? Uh-huh.
But
You
I was
like
like,
to buy
but what
stuff.
about
All right, a
what
lot of
about
people
this?
like socialists over there.
Oh yeah, I think so.
It's
I
all
felt
the
kind of
rage.
scared to jump in with like, but what isn't it capitalism? a little
How
bit
was their reaction? Were they like, this bougie motherfucker?
Well, I don't know. I was like, because I was talking to someone about, they were arguing for I want socialism, and then like like in Sweden and stuff.
Right.
And I was like, but Sweden's also capitalist. Did you know that? And then the conversation ended, and then we.
And then you were kicked out of the party.
Yeah, no, but it was just like
That
I don't
sounds
know.
like the worst fucking party I've
It
ever
wasn't-
heard.
no, that was
That-
just
no,
one
no, that
thing.
sounds
and
really
it was a
exciting.
fun thing besides
I was
that.
gonna say that does sound. I would like to go to something that's way out of my comfort zone too, especially like talking about philosophy and stuff like that because it's like I don't know.
They sound really young.
All right, I got it.
He's got it.
Hey. Hi, I'm Wes.
Oh, Wes,
Hey.
did you get an invite to this party?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, welcome. We're drinking vermouth.
Oh.
You enjoy vermouth?
Oh yeah, that's my favorite. I love vermouth.
It's in that punch bowl over there.
Oh yeah, I'll go get some.
Oh yeah. Oh hey. Do you have any caviar left? This seems to be fresh out.
Hey,
Oh, we might have to go down to the cellar and
guys
get more
sound-
caviar.
you guys sound like you're from the same place. Wait, are
We-
are you also philosophy man?
Oh, I am.
Absolutely.
Hey,
Absolutely.
I am too.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave you to your friend here.
Well, it's not. All right. What?
We'll have plenty to talk about. Let me eat some guacamole.
Guacamole?
Yeah.
Did you hear? This
Guacamole?
Yeah, guacamole.
Wait, you guys don't have guacamole at this party?
No, we have pretentious foods here.
Yeah, that's right. Have you not tried the blood and kidney pie?
No, it's delicious.
So
Oh,
good.
I love blood and kidney pie.
I
That's
would
like
kick this motherfucker out if I wasn't painting.
Yes, thank you, Reginald.
2 cents, Reginald. That's what we call
He
him.
just says things.
why do you keep him in the other room?
He paints a good room.
It's his choosing. He needs his art space.
All right, you know what? That is dope with me.
What is your favorite philosopher?
Oh shit. Did I ever tell you? Hey, did I ever tell you about Philo? You know about Philo? Ah, you ain't never heard of Philo, have you?
The Greek root of the word philo?
No, Philo. Oh man, he knew everything. He unlocked the universe.
What do you think of Sartre's 5 caverns?
Oh, the only reason Sartre was even born is because of Philo. Philo was his daddy. Like, not even
What? Did someone just say that our great philosopher is
You're
Philo?
making Douglas spit caviar all over the party.
That's
I
gross,
mean, I'm gonna have
man.
to go get another tin of caviar to drink from.
No!
Shall I freshen up your vermouth?
Please!
Excuse me, Marigold. I've been cutting up some salmon in the kitchen.
What's this guy even saying?
Quiet.
I was cutting up some salmon fillet in the kitchen.
Very nice.
I was wondering if you want me to serve it with a little olive on top or without an olive.
Ooh. I say olive.
All right.
That guy is the most
Olive,
British
yeah,
guy
right.
in this goddamn room. I ain't never heard a British accent like that before. Jesus. That was another one I...
Yeah, thank you for your 2 cents. You go back to painting now.
Why is he finger painting?
It's his choosing.
It's his medium.
Oh,
It's what he uses.
I mean,
I'm making chartreuse.
Good on you, sir.
that's tight.
Tight? Are your knickers not put on properly?
My what? What'd you say to me? What'd you call
Don't say knickers around Dylan. What are you doing, Phil? Come on.
Is that what you were like, Wes? Huh? Were you the highest guy at the
That was-
party?
yeah, that was-
You were the Elon Musk of this philosophy party.
That was to the T.
Shit, man. Philo. You don't know Philo.
I was hoping that you were going to say Philo and Otis.
I'm not that quick,
I've seen
Tito.
that movie way
Not
too
that
many
quick.
times for an adult man.
Hey, wait, does it that doesn't have a dark ending, does it?
They probably make it
Milo,
out.
Milo and Otis, like they make it out, but it's not like and then the cat died.
You
I
don't
don't
want to
but-
watch Benji.
However, wait,
I have a story about Benji.
I believe that through the filming
watched
of Milo and Otis, they went through a lot of dead bugs.
They might.
Like a lot of dogs died.
I
to
remember
make
being
that
freaked
film.
out by the birth scene. That birthing scene was very graphic.
I don't think I ever saw Milo.
I never saw it
I saw
either.
Homeward Bound and
Yeah,
Benji
no,
the
I-
Hunted. Oh.
Hey, what about Benji the Hunted? You said you had something good.
Well, yeah, I saw it when I was not yet 5, and my sister was.
Megan said, and you were like,
That bitch got you. That bitch got
Who
you.
says it that way? That is another way to say it. Yes.
if you want to be a dick about it.
Wow. Yeah.
I was
creating
between the
I'm
ages of 3 and 5.
I'm sensitive about being 4.
It's creating an artistic world. He's using his words as a paintbrush.
God,
Megan.
philosopher.
It's like,
Peanut
so you were
gallery
4
over there. We need
anyway.
yeah, we need
Uh,
to mic the audience now.
Yeah, no kidding. Anywho, my older sister was out to a movie with her friends, and my mom thought, well, you know, maybe Scott and I will go see a movie. So I remember we went to McDonald's. I got a Happy Meal. I got a toy. I remember this vividly. This was a profound day in my life. I got a Muppet Baby Gonzo on a tricycle. That was the Happy Meal toy. And we went to go see Benji the Hunted, a kids film. Animals, a cute little dog.
Hunted? I don't remember that.
It has a
He
subtitle?
has like a ton of movies, doesn't
There's
thought it was
yeah,
just Benji.
he
No, they
was
have, like, Benji.
it was like Ernest movies, but with the
yeah.
little dog.
I never saw Ernest either.
They
Or
went
like
to-
Air Bud. Isn't there
Yeah,
like 10 of
Air
those?
Bud,
Yeah,
Air
yeah.
Buddies,
Golden
robots.
Retriever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Golden Retriever.
Or receiver, whatever. I don't know dogs, but
Ain't nothing in the rule book that says a dog can't fence. And it's like the dog. Oh, maybe that's why.
oh wow, we shouldn't have done that. Ooh, that book was
That
right.
was rough.
Anyway, so
go ahead.
I'm sitting in
Don't
the
kill you.
theater, and as a boy, I just remember like crying. Like
Really?
this movie was like it was loud, and he was being chased by wolves and bears, and probably there's a
It's
hunter.
all like live action.
Oh,
animals,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, this was like I guess maybe before like White Fang and like the slew of Disney like nature action
Through
movies
those
or whatever.
marmots over the
Yeah,
and stuff. Yeah.
and and my mom tells the story where the lights come up after the credits and everything, and she looks over me, and I'm just this little boy, just like covered in tears, and I was like,
And she's like, uh-oh.
I remember because we left the theater, but she needed to go to the bathroom first. So I remember standing in the women's bathroom as my mom does her business, just crying. So yeah, for a while I thought that's what a horror movie was. So I was like, I saw a horror movie, Benji the Hunted, and everyone would be like, "What the fuck are you talking about? That cute
Coolest
little
kid in
dog
school.
movie." Always.
Yeah, that makes me think. Like one time I went to go see the new remake of Charlotte's Web, and like whatever, it was fine. It was
That was tight.
It's tight, Wes. That's
That's
right. I just remember walking out of the theater, and there was like a kid crying, like bawling his eyes. I think it was Scott, but like he
It was like that.
I cry outside of all children's movies. Why?
Yeah, it was just I don't know. It was it's so heartbreaking. Like he was so sad because spoiler alert: Charlotte the spider woman
Gets hit by a
died.
shoe.
She gets scraped across.
Oh, fuck.
A little.
She makes it home from the fair or whatever.
Black
Somebody
Widows.
just whacks her
gonna
with
live
it.
a long life. Yeah,
I'm gonna make it after all.
Charlotte gets home and she like throws her hat in the air and then
It
gets crushed
freezes,
by
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It shows the credits. It's like Charlotte was later stepped on
By Mary Tyler Moore.
by Mary Tyler Moore's French pump.
It was a prequel to the Mary Tyler Moore Show.
Oh no. Oh boy. Okay, never mind. You said nothing.
French pump.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Cool. I want to hear it later. All right, let's go and do a scene inspired by either crying children, Benji, or I don't fucking know.
Whatever.
You don't have to
Whatever.
tell us what it's inspired. It's by everything that we just talked
By
about.
everything
Yeah.
we just talked about.
Wilbur, I need to tell you something.
Oh yeah.
I'm dying.
Oh
No.
really? I made a little funny pig joke, and you're just dying of laughter. Am I right?
No. Every spring I give birth to 60 babies.
Oh wow, that's pretty intense.
And
do I get to meet them all?
Okay, Wilbur,
Yeah.
I'm being serious. Okay.
Okay.
I give birth to 60 babies, and they rip out all my intestines. Okay?
Wow. That's okay. So you're gonna grow new ones in just a moment, right?
No, I'm gonna be dead tomorrow. I'm
Oh,
gonna be
get tired because you gotta recover. Am I right?
No, Wilbur. I'm gonna wrap myself in my web, and I'm not gonna.
Oh, like a mummy. Oh, we'll have a little Halloween
like
party.
a mummy.
I'll go put myself in a little pig
Wilbur.
mask.
Wilbur. What I'm trying to say. Look, we've gotten to know each other. You, Wilbur, the goose, Jack the rat, and Jane the girl that comes in by. She comes by.
Wes read this recently.
She says.
And I'm just telling you that I'm gonna miss you because I'm gonna be dead tomorrow. I'm gonna be wrapped up. I'm gonna be dead. That means I can't talk anymore, Wilbur.
Oh well, I mean we can still do shadow puppets, right? I mean Shadow Puppet Wednesdays.
If you want to use her corpse.
Thank you.
I'm Jack the rat.
Jack the rat. Thank you, Jack. Oh, Jack and I could be on a team since you're always
Look,
so good.
Jack, I know we're friends now, right? Because we went through that ordeal.
Tenuously at best, but yeah.
I helped you get that rat thing.
I appreciate it.
We cut to them at the clinic.
Okay, there we go. It's all your warts are removed.
Thank you. I'd like it if we could keep this moment between us under wraps.
With a little willpower, a little bit of webbing.
I don't need your aphorisms right now.
We got back.
Okay, Jack.
I'm just backing you up like she's gonna die.
Jack, I just want you to take care of Wilbur, okay? Because all my babies.
Like, take care of me. You mean like on the weekends, like because you want to go party with all 60,000 of your friends?
All my babies flew.
Oh, cool. In Templeton, we can just like hang out. Categories. Like you love categories. I made it out of a little hay over here.
I'm more into just kind of scurrying for cheese.
Wilbur, I feel like you're the only animal who doesn't know what's happening. Okay, I told the goose. We cried with each other. Wilbur,
death is
Did you
real.
tell her a sad joke?
Wilbur, death is real.
Yeah,
I know you're 4 or whatever, and that's like almost dead in pig years.
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I feel like a spry 3-year-old.
Couple babies come out. Mommy, it's so nice to meet you.
How cute! How cute! Little friends playing with Charlotte. Hey, Charlotte.
That was 58. I got 2 more in me. They're gonna eat the rest of my intestines.
Oh, wow. Do you want me to get you your favorite blanket?
That would be great, Wilbur.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna. Oh, more friends are popping up. Oh, hey, little friends.
Hey.
And that's the circle of life.
Oh, my heart.
I know. She tastes good.
Oh, it's eating my heart.
She tastes so good.
What do you mean she tastes good?
Wilbur, do you want to say bye?
Oh.
What do you mean? Like she's gonna be back tomorrow?
Oh, there's blood coming out of my 7 eyes. Oh.
Oh, wow. I think I could do that too.
Well,
my lungs.
Working.
They got my lungs.
Jack.
Yeah.
Jack the rat.
Jack Templeton.
Jack Templeton
This is-
rat.
Wilbur,
Charlotte's like.
I'm sorry
there's
for
a lot
your
of
loss.
fluid.
I'm sorry for your loss, Wilbur.
Did I lose something?
You
like
lost.
Really
You
important?
lost a good mother figure.
You mean
and
Janet
a friend.
is gone? She's not coming back to visit.
Talking about Charlotte, she was good. Charlotte was good for you, and it's time for you to grow up, Wilbur.
What are you talking about?
Listen, we've arranged to unlatch the gate. Okay, as you can see, it's open. It's time for you to go be a man pig. Grow up. grow up and be on your own.
That world is so big, it's scary. I mean, Charlotte and I are just gonna stay here. Isn't that right, Charlotte?
Her head pops off and rolls down.
Oh, portable Charlotte, come here. I'm gonna put you in one of my little piggy noses. Piggy nose.
All right. Well, if that's how you want to honor your fallen figure, then go for it. But it's time for you to get out of the nest. You go and make your way. You walk through that door and you don't look back. Wilbur.
I don't want things to change, Jack Rabbit.
Wilbur, look at my paw. I'm missing claws.
Oh my God.
You know what this is from? It's from a life well lived. It's from opportunities taken and experiences loved. Okay? This is going to happen to you. But
my missing digits, I love that they're missing because it represents fulfillment. And that's what I want for you, Wilbur. Get out there and lose a hoof. God, it's a metaphor. I don't mean really. I mean, if you actually do lose it, like find a first aid kit as fast as you can. But get out there, swat.
You ever played a pig before?
That's my first time.
That was a great pig voice. That
You've
was
been doing
great.
improv for like 5 years, and you've never played
done
a pig. Wow.
That's right. Actually, this is like our 5th anniversary of Commonwealth.
let's talk about that. I wanted to say as soon as I saw that picture.
I don't want to talk about. I'm just kidding.
I want to talk abstract.
Right?
My first thought was
What
like,
are
damn,
squares?
5 years, and then the other thought was like, only 2 remain, and then I saw your hashtag. It's like, motherfucker,
Only
yeah,
2 remain. Yeah,
only 2 remain.
Because I didn't want to tag anybody else.
Also,
in it for awkwardness.
I thought, still the best fucking name. I love that name. And
It
then
was.
Will Bolt.
You saw Will Bolt? Yeah,
Will Bolt gets it.
Yeah,
I know it's really too
First
bad.
improv group was called the Commonwealth.
Commonwealth.
And we can never use that name again, and it sucks because that's a good fucking
It was.
name.
We blew our wad
Why can't
right
you
away.
use it?
Because it's going
Tainted
backwards.
Now. Yeah, it's tainted.
Oh.
Yeah,
And
like
we would have to honor the other
like mentally, you guys would feel like you were back then.
I mean, yeah, it wouldn't be the same, really. I mean, I really wouldn't want to play with it.
It was a
because
moment
it's-
in time.
Yeah, exactly. It was like all 5 of
You're
us
in a
were,
different
like,
moment
really
now.
good friends, really passionate about getting something going, and then we just started doing it.
Yeah.
And then when it fell apart in such a messy fashion.
Yeah, and also like here's the reality. Let's say that we did get a group together called the Commonwealth, and then that group got good. We would get legal paperwork about like royalties
Fucking
owed to
asshole.
like to
Stupid
somebody
fuck.
over like
Yeah.
the use of the name.
oh,
This is
do I
like,
know
oh
who
my
is
God.
in this?
You probably do.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I recognize one person in the photo.
Does it
Yeah.
rhyme with Shmishwashik?
Wow, you're good at that.
Oh yes. How did
West.
you know
Jesus.
it was?
It was me.
It was Wish Meshmik. Yes,
Yeah,
of course
okay,
he was there.
okay.
Actually, Wes was at our first
that's
improv
right.
show. We did
Yeah.
it at an art gallery.
In Cosmos on
we
Fifth.
had Tito secured a popcorn machine, so we had free popcorn.
And my sister played the piano.
Oh, your sister played the piano.
I still remember Space Justice.
Yes, that is the best. Space Justice.
Yeah.
And we did it in front of an art gallery. There was a stool made out of stool there. It was great.
Yep.
Yes.
And it was an ugly stool. I was angry. I was like, if you're gonna do something about, like make it beautiful. Like don't just be like, look at all these like pock marks in it. Like fucking polish it up.
It was a pretty neat little venue.
Yeah,
was,
no,
yeah,
it
we
was
should
cool.
really do
We
something
did
like
we did
that
short
again.
form. I remember starting out with conducted story, and I got like the crazy cuckoo bird from somebody. I was like, I have enough knowledge to like not take that and make it impossible.
Yeah, it was good. No, yeah, it was a lot of fun. I just remember again when Wes was there, we were like,
Yeah, Wes was
that's
there.
Wesley Sweet.
We were all
He's
like,
from Comedy
holy
Question.
Oh my God, you used to be.
no, really, life felt like real. We're like, oh shit, this is really happening.
Yeah, we had like our little color scheme. It was like a lame idea, but we all ran with it. It was a lot of fun.
We were all like black, and we all had like
Yeah.
one color each.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, at least we had something. But then it also opened with like we had like improv singing from her group, and they like went on forever, and they wouldn't announce
I
like,
remember being
hey, this is our
very
final song.
Yeah. Wesley.
Schweschlicke.
And
I
also,
forgot
we could
about
make
that.
any name with
yeah.
that.
And then there was like Duke City like improv festival happening that very night too.
Yeah.
And then we went and we watched like some really good improv.
Oh right. Yeah. I don't
After doing
recall
like
that.
some improv that I'm proud of.
Yeah.
Like that was a good show.
It
that we
was a
did.
really good show, especially for our first show.
I still have those papers.
Really?
I still have the papers with like our lineup on it and our original flyer.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's gonna be worth something
Yeah,
someday,
I want-
kids.
If you have a copy of that flyer, send it my way.
I absolutely will. I have several copies.
I remember.
I still have the money that we made that too. I never spent it.
God damn you! We made $4. But yeah, I was gonna say. I remember after we did that first show, I signed my flyer and gave it to my sister because she gets very annoyed when I do stuff like that. Like I got her a book for Christmas and I autographed the back of it. She got so mad.
That's so good.
But to my
Anything
number
you
one
give her?
fan.
God,
pretty much.
anything
Yeah.
you give her, you
Yeah,
just
yeah.
sign it in
was like
Sharpie.
I did. Yeah.
Here's some shoes for
Very
Phil.
large too. Yeah. Very large. So yeah,
That's
she
so
hates
good.
when I do that. So
That is hysterical.
yeah.
Who thought of that?
That was we made some real fucking efforts with that thing.
Yeah, for reals. Because then we did that. We did like a house party. Did a
We,
field.
we did fucking Johnson Field after somebody went on and talked about having cancer with
child,
no
yes.
microphones. Like we fucking we paid our dues.
You goddamn
Okay?
right. Yes. And we had a guy with a keyboard there
That guy
too.
with the keyboard who just like blink, blink, blink.
I couldn't hear the goddamn keyboard. I think
I know.
the one mic we had was for the keyboard guy.
And he was
they couldn't hear
he was a
him.
good pianist, but he was
Yeah.
just kind of just doing like some spacey soup thing.
Yeah,
He was just
I
like
know,
Just swelling notes and then.
Yes,
you
Did I
know.
ever tell you? Did I tell you guys about
supposed to
this?
say
I
this?
took a Jewish theory class once.
Really?
about like are they a race or a religion?
I bet your head was always up. Your head was always asking questions.
All right, you all got your little things out. Are you good?
There'll be more.
Here he comes. Go ahead.
It just reminded me of you guys saying going on after the cancer
Yeah.
talk. We all had like an end of semester, I was gonna say speech, but what the fuck do you do at the end of like a
Take a
like
test.
like presentation? It's an ethereal presentation.
all over the
It's
place.
abstract, yeah.
We had a
low-key
presentation to
party.
do. We had a presentation,
on
and
Jewish
we did it like every person got like 5 minutes. It was like we all did it in one class, and the guy that went just before me was talking about the Holocaust in detail and how was like his great grandfather was in it, and he started crying on stage. And it was like really emotional. Oh God! And then I got up there.
I hope that Dylan's
I
like
dropped
my
the C
grandfather
word.
was also in the Holocaust as a
On
Nazi
the
guard.
opposite side. Yeah,
He was on the losing side of the war.
Did you say a
Whatever.
Nazi
People
oh,
say that this is just intermission.
I thought you said Nazi guard. I thought you said a Nazi car, like he was the car. I started tearing apart the Torah. That was what my paper was.
Wait, on you
God.
tearing apart the Torah in front of people?
No, I wasn't
Like
physically
Sinead
tearing
O'Connor over
it.
there.
I was taking on the Torah.
I burned it. I burned the Torah in
yeah.
front of the.
Like he goes up, he talks about Hollywood. He's just like it controls everything. Dylan, so
and I may have even mentioned like this feels weird because so
You
yeah.
think?
Yeah. I was like, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but
Talk about hard to follow.
yeah, I should have. I really should have
Maybe I
went
should have
first.
done this.
Oof, it was rough.
After.
It was probably
Yeah,
as
yeah.
rough as you
like
trying
when you
to
bombed.
do.
Yeah,
Look at me, I'm a clown after the cancer.
Can I get a suggestion?
Yeah.
Wow.
Something that would just kill you if it came up to you.
Cancer, we already heard some funnies about that.
All right, I heard mortality. All right, we'll do that.
Yeah.
All right, let's finish this off. One more scene.
Okay, guys. Sounds like all of our voices are all warmed up, and that barn is heating up with all those people from the town.
I'm
right, let's
nervous about giving that, giving that speech about
Yeah.
pigs. No, they're no good.
Yeah.
My anti-scarecrow stance, I don't know if it's going to stand with these people.
Your scarecrow died. What?
My anti-scarecrow stance, I'm against them.
Right, I'm against pigs.
Yeah.
Yep. And well, I frankly think that that the farm life is pretty much over with the advent of the automobile.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that manure shouldn't be used anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all about HGMOs or GMOs.
GMO, fake manure.
Fake
Yeah, we already used enough
Thank
of
Can I
the
tell you something?
HGMO.
HGMO.
HTTV.
Gareth,
HGTV.
Gareth, every single time you always talk about manure.
The manure is the crux of the farm industry, and it is going to ruin it if we keep on this path. You know this about me.
Look, we know you like to bring that up, and the manure
Always.
argument is a good argument.
It's
but
the-
then
it's
you
a
go
good-
on and on
You have a
about
whole stage show.
capitalism and-
Yeah.
We
I-
get it. We get
No,
it.
this,
You
but
did
the
this
world,
speech like 3 times.
the world doesn't get it though. Manure is the #1 pollutant of other manure.
Look,
It's
but-
that bad.
Look, your stage show, yes, he's right.
That's my problem.
It's
Is
a bit
like
much.
we're giving speeches, but then you bring out if you bring out a bucket.
Yeah, like I talk about scarecrows. I don't bring a scare. We know what a scarecrow looks like. I don't need a visual aid.
No, if you can't smell the manure, if you can't taste the manure. Wait, who's that? Do you guys know that comedian that smashes watermelons
Ron
on
White?
stage?
Ron White.
It is not Ron White.
Gallagher.
No, Gallagher, that's the one.
Gallagher.
I want to be the Gallagher of manure.
Look,
Well, he
you
kinda
know,
already
last
is.
time we passed out the
Yeah.
plastic, and nobody was thrilled, even with the plastic.
Well,
there.
they weren't wearing it right. They got to wear that clear plastic
Why can't
over
you
their
just
faces.
do a speech about the new ground apples? They
Yeah,
grow right out of the
ground
ground.
apples.
Ground apples, schmound apples. That is so 2010.
Oh, come on. You get rid of the whole tree.
Yeah, I
Oh.
mean, ground apples, you just have a delicious little treat.
Listen,
That's right. I just roll
You
right
can't
down
do
your foot.
anything with ground apples.
You can have your kids pick them because they're not high up, so that's
That's
free
right.
They just on the
labor.
ground and just put it right in
You
the
just have your
basket.
kids
there,
crawl around
What do you need to grow the ground apples?
on the ground.
We need to
God damn it, Bob! Bob!
They just fall right to
Oh,
China if they don't have the
I know
ground.
what you're getting at. You're going to say,
we
oh,
need-
you need some animal to
need
poop
some-
out on
Yeah,
the ground.
okay.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, just
you
change
go
the
there.
speech to the ground apple. Hand out some nice ground apples.
People want manure.
They
They are
do not
tired of
want
having
manure.
They don't want apples.
No.
Gareth, here's my honestly my problem is that I go fifth and you go fourth. And you finish your presentation by taking a shit into a bucket, and it's hard to follow.
It is a hard act to follow.
Oh my God.
Half the audience.
Well, I gotta go
Oh,
after
yeah.
you after you get done of murdering a pig.
I gotta show them how
That's
to
right.
slaughter
You
a
don't
pig.
have
Well,
to
that's
actually
right.
do it.
We're euthanizing the pig.
You
The
don't have
kids
to
today
do
don't
it.
know how to kill a pig properly.
They
That's
don't know
right.
how to dress them.
Well,
right.
how did the pig shits? And our shits, our shits.
I know it does, but that's not the point. You
That is-
cannot smash shit.
You
on
gotta
the-
smash it. You gotta put the shit into a bucket and turn it upside down. Right? Like at the
That's
beach.
what you do.
And then you take it off.
Castle.
It's a shit sandcastle, right?
The fact that you can produce enough shit for
That's
that
my
castle.
shit. That is my
That's
shit.
all your shit.
That's my shit.
Okay.
I manured in
You
that
need
bucket.
To go to a doctor. Too many HGMOs.
No, I have had not enough HGMOs.
I have a quick question. I forgot who goes second. Who do you have to follow?
You have to follow it.
I have to follow the ground apple freak over
Everyone loves ground apples. No one complains.
No.
I slip all over the ground
You
apple.
slip.
He doesn't pick them up. It's a hard act to follow. And then
It's
I
a
gotta
hard
That's
act
because
to
the
follow.
ground
And then the
apples start
pigs eat
growing back in the ground if you put them back on the
I
ground.
gotta follow you, and then you gotta
Who do you gotta
I
follow?
gotta follow him.
My scarecrow there, that's right. That's fine. It's a good way to start the series of speeches.
But you don't have
Yeah, but it's cursed. You know
Yeah.
that.
No, it is not. No, the scarecrows are not cursed. That was 20 years ago. It hasn't been reoccurring.
Why was Marty possessed then? For
Why
the
was
rest
he
of the
possessed?
afternoon?
Yeah.
Well, it was clearly a full moon. You can't look at it during a full moon.
Well, that means it's still
oh,
cursed.
all right.
I peed straw.
He peed. He also peed poop. He peed my.
Man, we're gonna end on Pete Straw and Pete Poop.
Peed poop.
It's a very mature episode.
I love. I do love the line. Pigs poop, I poop.
Pig poop.
I
I poop.
poop.
We all poop. It's anarchy.
It's like Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
This
I
ground
think
apple motherfucker.
I think Breakfast Club might be taking that from something else though. I might be wrong.
No, I think you're
I
right.
think it's
don't
a-
know
yeah,
what it
from
is.
another- yeah.
If you know what it is, throw it in the
Ground
comments
apple
below.
motherfucker.
Thank you everybody for sticking around for Improv Bagel. It's fun. We actually won't be here next week, but the week afterwards.
Yeah, we have momentum. Stop.
Exactly. That's what you got to do when you're on a
Hold it out at
hot
the end.
streak.
Ah.
So, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Phil.
My name's Dell.
I'm Tito.
Scott.
Wes.
Plugs.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do a quick round of plugs.
Check out the Spitchy Bit open mic comedy.
In Albuquerque.
stand-up show, Jesus, in Albuquerque at Bosie Brothers Downtown every single Sunday. Sign up at 7:30. Show at 8:30. It's the best open mic in town. And also, I will be playing with Big Feelings on Friday.
Congrats.
So I'm excited for that. Some new people to play with. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little rusty.
You'll be fine.
But whatever.
After
I mean,
this
I'm fine.
scene, you're gonna be
Yeah,
Just peace
you're
rock.
welcome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you peep in the boot.
I'm peace robbed. I'm like,
Awesome.
what's going
That's
on?
cool. I'm gonna make sure to check it out.
Very excited.
sure.
And that's at Fridays at
that's at the Box.
7:30 at the Box.
with Jill.
Jill
Oh
will be
yes,
there too, from
of Color Circuit fame.
Right. Scott, you have anything?
Fruitless Journey every Sunday right here on this channel. Tito and I are playing through Day of the Tentacle right now. Really fun game. Oh, and we're gonna, join Color Circuit's Patreon at patreon.com/Color Circuit, right? And that way you can get cool things like give us money, and we'll give you cool things like a free circuit board podcast. We'll be doing that live on the 29th of this month. So
Cool.
check that out.
Sounds great.
Everything is live.
Wes? Phil and Wes show.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a Phil and Wes show.
I can remember. Yes.
Yeah.
I just need. I should just text Heather to be honest and just ask her
Also,
right now.
check Phil at your local party.
It's true.
Yep.
I will be
Check
there.
Wesley at your
Oh, I'm
local
sorry,
bar.
Wes. Whatever.
Wes, yeah.
It's all
Same-
blending together.
same
Yeah, you
thing.
might find me there by myself, eating chips in the kitchen.
Yeah, by myself with a friend after an invitation.
All right, and make sure if you are in the Albuquerque area, again, check out the Box Theater for the show. I'm going to be playing at 9 p.m. there on Fridays and Saturdays. Come see that, and I do a number of other things. Go see all that stuff. Dylan?
Let's thank Bruce Wong in the box.
Woo! Thank you,
Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys. Oh, sorry, wrong venue.
And watch Pow Drive sitting people. That one.
I'll drive
was seated
sitting
first.
people every Monday at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. You can see it right there in the schedule. Tonight's Wednesday, so that means tomorrow is Thursday. We're having a big old,
There you go.
and that's the night. We're having a big ass hoopla, I think is what we should call it.
Nice.
Screen Source's 50th episode and 1-year anniversary has come, and there's going to be too many of us.
Okay.
There's too many of us around this table tomorrow. We're going to have a lot of popcorn and fun. You guys are welcome to join. There won't be a mic for you. But
Megan.
that should be a good time. Also, September 29th, I will be on Ludum Tempest with Jessica, Rilka, and Blacksmith. We're going to be playing Century Golem Edition. The game's fucking awesome. Make sure to come and watch that. And then also, we just announced new show at the Box, Oppositeness. Yes, the second time
Very
around.
exciting.
We have a winner behind camera over here. We have a loser in front of camera over here. Previous one.
We have
No, that's not true.
Cheaters.
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 Wait, previous winners though. You have won
We
before.
won several times. Several rehearsals.
I'm very excited for this lineup.
Yes, it's a great lineup. It's gonna be. I'll be hosting it. We have AJ and fuck you Tito, AJ and Greg Jomek versus Heather and Kevin Bransford.
That is a healthy.
It's going to be a healthy one. Yeah, that's what we're calling. That's how we're going to promote it now. And we're going to have a pre-party to that Oppositeness show. Stay tuned for information regarding that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's public
pre-setup
yet.
party.
Pre-setup party.
We're gonna have
Yeah,
a
yeah.
You're all
pre-party
gonna set up for
We're all
it.
going to have to set up.
Thank you, everybody, again for tuning in. We'll see you not this Wednesday, maybe next Wednesday. We'll see what's going on that. Anyway, have a good night, everyone.
Like, share,
Peace
follow,
out.
subscribe.
Do that thing. Bye.
Hit stuff.